These are my tips for making perfect royal icing for decorating cookies. I'll put this entire 2-pound bag of Domino powdered sugar into the bowl. I don't sift my ingredients when making royal icing because I've never had any issues with clumps, and that's why I stick with specific brands and products when I make my icing. I'm using Wilton meringue powder, which is another ingredient that I've trusted since I started decorating cookies over 15 years ago. You'll see in my icing recipe that I don't add my water all at once because it's very easy to go overboard. I prefer to use natural vanilla extract in my icing because I love the flavor, and I don't mind if the color of the icing isn't super bright white. I'll set my timer and I'll let this mix on speed 3 for 4 minutes. It's so important that you don't overmix the icing by putting it on a high speed or letting it mix for too long. Too much mixing will incorporate too much air, which can cause a whole bunch of problems with your icing later on. I love my KitchenAid 6-quart mixer for this recipe, and I use it for making cookie dough too. My full tutorial on how to make royal icing and my royal icing recipe are available in the Cookie Art Club. The recipe is also in my books, Cookie Art and Cookie Canvas. My timer went off, so I'll stop the mixer, and here's what the icing should look like. It has a dull finish and holds a stiff peak. This is exactly the consistency I'm looking for when I make my icing. This is what I call stiff consistency icing in my tutorials. I'll put the icing into containers and cover it with a layer of plastic wrap directly on the surface so that it doesn't crust over. These will go into the fridge until I'm ready to use them. Remember to bring your icing to room temperature before you use it.